So it's recording now. Okay. So the idea of today really is to go over the resources that have come in, and then we'll have a look on your side in the front end to see what sort of reservations have come in as well, if there are any. But as you said, the idea is to go through some of the settings, and then I'll walk you through how to make any changes if you need to. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the backend resource scheduler admin. The one thing to
Okay.
remember is this is your URL, the first part of the URL.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Anything after that, so /rsadmin, will get you into resource scheduler admin. Sorry, that's a forward slash. So a forward slash resource scheduler admin, rsadmin, will get you into the backend. I'll provide you a username and password. I'll send that to you on email via an application we use, so it's encrypted.
Okay.
To get into the front end, you're going to use the word resource scheduler, and that will get you into the front end. So
Okay.
that URL should work for you. I'll type it in and let's see what we get.
Yeah, it will prompt for user and password should come up. Even I believe without also, I think it will come. No, without the resources scheduler, just till .NET.
No, 1 second. I can't type. Resource.
Yeah, try.
Scheduler. It should give me a SSO page. So give me an SSO page.
Yeah.
And that should log you in. So just so you know what it looks like. Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, so we'll flip over to your machine in half an hour or so. Okay, so we're going to look over global settings. So where we are at the moment is when you log into this part of the application, you're going to land on this home page. The home page really just gives you all the options up here. So these are all your options here, and these are the same options down here. Exactly the same thing. So if I want to click options, I can go options, or I can click options here. It'll take me to the same page. Okay, so these are the options that haven't, been imported or anything. This is just straight resource scheduler options, right? So here you've got location display, which is, the way that the location looks inside resource scheduler. So currently we've got it set as location, groups, and then resources.
Okay.
Usually I keep that the same. The title is usually the resource that displays is the name, so is the title. Reservation length, so that's the reservation title length. I usually put it up to 75, so people can type
what
in
do you mean reservation? Title? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So the title characteristics. So how long the meeting title is. So I usually just go to their maximum, which is 75 characters, just in case somebody wants to put a long title in. Okay.
Okay.
These are our standard widths and heights. I don't usually make any changes to them.
Sorry, one question. This is applied to all rooms, right?
This is currently like system-wide settings, yeah. System-wide settings. So these are called global settings.
Okay. For global setup, okay.
Yeah, so these are your global settings. So if you make any of these changes, this affects everything. Okay?
Okay.
We'll go down to the room level. As we go through the tabs, we'll go down to the room level. This is really the only page that we need to cover in terms of global settings, right? So I'll try and run through it quickly, but we'll go through what we need.
Okay. A question here. This default description, the color which is given, what does it mean? You mean?
Okay, so I don't know. In MRM, you have colors, right? So you have different meeting room types.
Yeah, we have a different. We can't select the colors, but I mean, can you do like if you book a VC, it will be specific color or something? Can you do like this? If you book a video conferencing, I know it will come a red color.
So I'm thinking these are already using your colors or your actual colors that you use. So investment admin, technology, golf growth capital, CIE. Are these your departments? Are these your meeting type?
Yes, department. This is the department.
So these are departments, yeah? Are they departments or are they types of reservations?
No, this is departments. This department's name.
Okay, so they're department names, right? So this is basically when you're making a booking, What do you want it to show on the grid? Different departments, or do you want it to show different types of meeting rooms? So, as you said, if you want it to be a VC room, we can put one of these as VC.
Just okay. I would like to quickly have a look. What exactly?
So if you have a look in the front end, and let me switch over to you. Hold on, and we can do back and forth if you wish.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen.
Okay. This is okay.
Yeah, this is MRM, which is fine.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just looking here. This all of them is we can, but when you go here, you can change the
assign color. You've got assign color.
Where's the assign color? Yeah, here. Assign color. Look, but it's not given any.
Yeah, no. Don't click on the form designer. Yeah, so cancel. If you click on assign color.
One second. Excuse me. Let me pick up some new brand.
Okay. Yeah. Now if you hit assign color, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Assign color. Okay. Okay. Yeah. But okay.
So those are the same ones that I have on my side. They're the same ones, so they've been.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now if you open up Resource Scheduler.
Yeah, it says.
Okay. There you go. Now if you click on a room, yep, that's fine. Any room, that's okay. And now click on the grid view anywhere. Just click somewhere on the grid. The date and time. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And there, if you see color, it says color.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then you can select from that list. Yeah, they're only imported. Yeah, only imported. But wait 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Legal and compliance. Imported is standard. Let's see. Submit. Hit refresh if you close that. Yeah, if you hit the X and then press again. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. And go to the drop down again. Imported. Okay, press Control F5.
Refresh me. Yeah.
Refresh. Try again.
No.
Okay, do it again. If you hit Control F5 again. So if you refresh, I just refreshed it on my side.
No. I tried earlier, see only the one.
No, because the ones are hidden, that's why.
Okay.
Wait 1 second. Okay, if you type in something for me in the URL. In the URL at the top.
Sorry. A URL here.
After resource after the resource scheduler / yeah, type in / reload.asp. No?
Sorry.
.asp.
ASP?
Yeah, ASP. Yeah. That's it. Okay, so that's just going to reload our application. Hit home again. Hit the home button again. Just make a so select a room, select the date and time. There you go.
Okay. Go to the cache or something where it's taking time to reflect.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
I just need to reload on my side.
Oh, wait, it's an error.
Okay, hold on 1 second. This is brand new, so give me 1 second.
Because it was happening earlier, I was trying also to do something like this. I tried to refresh it, I got the same error message.
It's probably to do with permissions. Everyone doesn't have permissions. Let's see. Everyone.
I think mine is they give me full access my account.
Okay, hold on.
But if you refresh it again,
an error occurred when processing. Please contact your system. Yeah, click there. What does that do? Yeah, if you click there. Oh, okay. It might not do anything. Let's just see.
I don't even.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just go back to Resource Scheduler. No, you have permissions. You are Mansoor.
I have to close it and.
No, you shouldn't have to. Mansoor. What are you? Okay, you're logged in as administrator as well.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You have full privileges. You are full admin with access to everything. So you are unable
Yeah,
to.
that's why. Yeah, that is earlier also. Yeah.
Okay, try another. Yeah, you should be able
Why
to click
cannot
somewhere.
pick up the room?
You should be able to. You might have
Yeah.
to click on the name itself. Click on the room name itself. And then select the date. Yeah. And just hit submit. Okay, that might be something that I need Andy to look at. Just give me 1 second. Stay on that screen.
Take it. Take it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just taking a screen grab. Okay, let's come back to that. I'll just send Andy an email because I know Andy's doing stuff inside of the application.
Okay, and I see all of them shows import and it doesn't show the coloring or anything.
No, it won't do because they're all imported reservations. So all the reservations that have been imported in will show as one color. Moving forward, when you make bookings, they will come across as whatever booking they. So that's what we're talking about. The color part error.
Okay. Question about the how to do the reservation. That's a different session, right? You are not going to do that.
Correct. It'll be a different session. I might do it, but it'll be a different session.
Okay.
Not today. We're not going through the front end on how to make a booking. We're really just going over global settings and making sure that everything in the back end system is okay as a starter. That's what we're doing today.
Okay. You are going to share your screen back?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just emailing Andy so he can look at this while we do this. It kind of makes sense.
Yeah, just a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
Sure, man. In terms of the colors, so that was my next question. Do we want to keep it called color, or do you want to call it something else?
Yeah, put a color.
Yeah, so color's fine, but do you want to add some more into it? So you said that you might want another one for VC, so somebody can select a VC room. So currently, all the imported ones are the default ones. Is coming in as imported. All the other ones are there, so we can say, blue is VC, for instance. And you can always change this, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Let that. We can change it now. Yeah.
Okay, I'm adding video conferencing. Okay, so the one thing to remember is if it's got a tick in it, it's hidden. If it hasn't got a tick in it, then it's showing.
Yeah.
And then currently the default is set to imported, but then you're going to change it to whichever one you want as a default. So every booking, if somebody doesn't change it, it's going to have a default color. In this case, it's all imported. Okay, it usually grays the general color. It's usually the default color.
Okay.
Okay. Right, and then you've got
Yeah.
all of these icons over here. So show on the planner. So you've got recurring, has visitors, setup, cleanup, pending approval, hoteling you're not using, I know, and anything that has services. It shows on the
Okay,
calendar. hmm
question here for you. Here, the icons will appear. If you book a different type, it will appear the icon next to the meeting, or
Correct.
what this icon
Correct.
doesn't.
Correct.
Okay, can we add some different
No.
icons, or
No.
the fix we cannot edit it?
Correct.
There's no way to just.
Yeah, you can change the icons, but I've never seen anybody change the icons. There's not a handful to choose from. But usually, yeah, I can't really change them.
No, because something I would like to just when you're picking I'll tell you the main reason when you make a VC, we need to take a more attention to those. We don't want to miss. So at least put some different icon when you put. Can we title? Can we change the icon written like a tear down setup?
I don't think there's an option to change that here. This doesn't change. I mean, the only suggestion I would use is have the description here. So anything in a different color. So if you wanted to pay special attention, I'd put it in red. So I changed this video conferencing to red over here, and so then people can see exactly what it is.
Okay, you mean we cannot do any changes?
You can't change these. You can either turn them off or keep them on. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, but I think Karim, he said, I'm not sure, Rohit, somebody said we can do some changes if it's required,
Yeah, you can do changes in the application. Yeah, of course you can do changes in the application, but not all application settings can be changed. So here, these are your global settings. So here, not a lot of changes can be done. You can tick options on or off, but there's not much customization in this screen. No. These are the icons that are here. These are the only ones you can use. As you can see, you can use different ones.
No, in the back. No, I mean if we requested, as in request in the back end to do the changes, not a permanent. Not I recommend every day to do changes. Something to be done in the back end.
I personally don't know a way of highlighting video conferencing with using one of these icons. You can change these icons, yes, of course you can. You can change the name as well, but it's going to be linked to that sort of reservation. You see, so setup is always going to be linked. Yeah.
Yes, setup, or at least we can set up with a VC in terms of setup and pick up some different icon. Just reference doesn't matter. Okay,
yeah,
we can come back later.
Yeah, of course we can. Of course we can. And then the one thing I have done already is the video conferencing is highlighted in red. So, you should be able to see on the calendar view that something is red is in VC, right? So you've got a bold color there anyway. Okay. Then we're going to move on to application-wide settings, which is allowed languages. So English, Dutch, Espanol, and French. You can turn them off or you can leave them on. Most of our customers will just leave them on. These are our main default settings. So allow multi-day reservations. We don't check that. If you want to make a multi-day reservation, you're going to make a recurring booking. Same in an MRM.
Yeah.
You're going to disable the all-day checkbox because you don't want people to just tick the all-day checkbox, and then if they want to book it for all day, then they have to select the start time and the end time.
Yes, exactly.
Yep, exactly. So most of these settings I don't change, right? So you hide the footer on the login page. Yeah, we don't want to see the footer. Show a custom footer. We don't have a custom footer. Skip user reload. No, we don't want to do that. Allow VCal integration. Allow VCal integration means sending out VCals. So calendar invites. Allow users to assign events. This is partially an event management system, but we don't use it for event management anymore. So you're going to skip over this bit. You're going to skip over this bit. So we don't do event management. Enable detailed auditing. If there was any problems, we'd enable detailed auditing.
Yeah.
And then we would.
Okay. What purpose of this?
So enable detailed auditing means it's going to capture, adds and changes. So if you're making changes to a reservation, you can enable detailed auditing, and the detail auditing will then
Yeah.
run on a report.
Yeah, that's, I believe we need to
Yeah.
enable it,
So
that
I've
feature.
enabled it.
Yeah.
Correct. I've
Yeah.
enabled it.
No, by taking Zoom in, okay.
Yeah, by
Okay,
ticking it,
enable.
it's enabled. Yeah. So the one thing to remember
But
in the resource scheduler application.
reoccurring. Which
Mhm.
one's reoccurring? You said the first one allow multi-day resource. You mean reoccurring, right? The
No, no, no,
first
no, no.
option.
Yeah, no, no, no. So that's allow multi-day reservation. So that means you can make a booking starting from the 1st of May and ending on the 5th of May. You don't want to do that.
Ah,
You
no, yeah,
want to
exactly
be
right.
able to. You want to start the reservation 1st of May, end on 1st of May, but have a recurrence that lasts 5 days. So it's 5 separate bookings as opposed to, one long booking, because so you don't want to allow multi-day reservations. No, it doesn't make sense.
I get your point. I get your
Okay.
point.
Okay, enable ad hoc requests enable ad hoc requests by, so that's you requesting on behalf of somebody else and requesting for somebody else. So we're going to enable those. Enable request for planner view, so we want the planner view. Enable request for quick reserve, we want the quick reserve. Display capacity, yes, we want to see the capacities. And then these ones are just for maintenance for the admin lock modules, so they're just maintenance, so we can ignore them. You've got the navigation tree. So the navigation tree is referred to as on your side, on the left hand side, you've got all the locations. That's the navigation tree. That's what that is called. It's called the navigation tree. It has a width and a height. If we find that some of your room names are too long, we can make it wider or you can make it less. Usually, as I say, I don't really change it. And then it has some options for colors, right? So it's got a color, highlight, background color, and then what do you want to sort them by? I tend to sort them by alphabetical, but we can change it to display order if you wish. But I usually keep it as alphabetical. If you want to set it by display order, then every single room needs to have a display order number in there. And it will display in the order you tell it to display in. Okay. Application debug. If this is mainly for us. If there's a problem with the application, we'll enable debugging. And the debugging will then let us see more details as to what's going on with the application and try and fix any problems if there are any. As I said, we don't use events. So we're just going to skip over events. I'm going to hit submit because we made a few changes. Every time you make a change, you need to hit submit. Every single tab at the top you go into will have tabs inside as well. So company information is ultimately license keys. So it's holding all the license keys, holding your company name. It does have a logo as well. So if you have a logo, send it to me and I'll upload it here.
Our InvestCorp logo, you mean?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, that will be in the front end. It will be our logo. It will be there.
Correct.
But even currently still shows resource scheduler.
Show me. If I switch back to you. So let's switch back to you.
I mean,
show me what it looks like. The logo appears in the top. Yeah. So where it says Assure Software, that's where that's where the new logo would go.
Here, right?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You should be able to make a booking now. So if you want to try and make a booking, try it. Yeah, just hit send. Yeah. There you go. So if you change it to a week view, so you know where it says day view, change it to week along the top. Yeah, change it to a week to see what it looks like. Change it to a month. There's no reservations in there.
Okay, which view it will be? I can see all the rooms for a day. This one, right?
No, yeah, at the top level, yeah. Or you can go to the planner view. So along the top, if you go to planner, yeah, you can see them there as well. So yeah, for one day Bahrain and search. No, you okay, yeah, you can do part. You can, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you click it.
Why is it? It doesn't pick up. Okay.
It does, yeah. If you click it twice,
Why? Okay. What? Okay. Question. Okay. We have twice. Doesn't disappear the bar. We have to click on side. Like if I'm going to London. So.
you multi-select. You can multi-select.
Wait. Twice. Okay. Okay.
And search.
Okay.
And then what you can
Okay,
do is you
where
can
is
hide. You can hide. So in the top right-hand corner, there's a hide button. And you can hide. Click hide, and it will hide all of those options. Yeah. Yeah. So you can see more on the page.
where is one that we booked it now?
Where did you book it?
I think we booked in Bahrain. Where? Okay, let's see home page. We booked it third floor. Yeah,
There's a
third floor.
on third floor on the fifth of
Yeah, and the 10th of May.
May. Yeah, go on. So go back to
Okay.
planner, and then if you set the date, so look at the date is the 24th.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so if you go 5th or 10th, yeah, search, and then hide, because I prefer hide. Then you can see a lot more. But yeah, you can see that booking. See, so the video conferencing at least is highlighted in red.
Yeah, that's okay.
But one of the key points in here is exactly what you just done. You can drag and drop.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
Move meetings around. You can drag and drop them. That's a key selling point or key functionality that I've not seen any other application have, where you can just do drag and drop from this view. So you can just pick up something and move it. Similar to the copy and paste, I guess, in MRM.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to flip back over to me.
If you move it here, if you want, okay, no problem, just 1 second. If you move it to here, it doesn't work?
No, it doesn't work. It says not available.
Why? Okay, sometimes we need it, no? How do you mean? How?
No, it's
my screen?
Yeah, no. It says, look, the resource is not available before 8 a.m. You're trying to move it to 7:30.
No. Yeah, but okay, we need it, no? Even I know that our timing is 8, but sometimes for some guests from here, or maybe we are till 9, 12 o'clock evening we are working.
Okay, so then we need the system to be open more hours.
Sorry?
Then we need to make sure that the location is available for a longer period of time.
Yeah, because here we are as a not corporate bank. We have sometimes we have between Bahrain and London. We have a VC with the London or New York, so we have to be in the very after working hours. It will be here in Bahrain, even the weekend or something. So we shouldn't say that restricted people for booking the other. We can put good to highlight it. You're booking after the working hours for this region, but we should not restrict user from booking.
It's up to you. If you want to make it available, we can make it available. It's not a problem.
Yeah, that's good. I think we are okay. You can take a control now.
Okay.
You're sending.
Okay, so here you go. Okay, so I'll go through it.
Okay.
I'll go through it, but
okay.
jump around, right? So this is company information. So the logo is going to be uploaded here. So if you send me the logo, we can upload the logo for you. Security controls.
Okay.
I'm not going to go through any of these settings because it's something that you guys don't need to touch. But I'll tell you what it is. It's just this is where the SAML is integrated. So the SSO is entered here.
Yes.
Okay. The same with the email. The same with the email settings. I'm not going to do anything in here because it's just our mail server. That's straightforward 127.0.0.1. It's a relay, and it's just an address where it's coming from. This is our server details. It's going via our server. So again, something that you guys will never need to come into or manage. Something we'll do. Now, this is where we're talking about location defaults. Yeah. So currently it says Saturday and Sunday. You can use Saturday and Sunday or not use Saturday and Sunday. So you're saying use Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, we are using Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, if it's
and then you've got a start time and an end time. So do you want to do a 24-hour schedule? That means you can book any time, or you can extend the hours.
No, the schedule 24 hours is fine, but can you put highlighting those as me or not?
Sorry, can you?
No, I mean, put the 24 hours. We need to be open for 24 hours booking.
Sure.
But can we do highlighting or not? Because I would say, okay, this is a working hour. But you are booking after working hours.
No, you
Okay,
can't
just
do
I
that.
believe we need to put it. Yeah, I believe you have to
Or
24 hours.
or you could do specific hours and then allow only administrators to book outside of those hours.
No, leave it for 24. If it's we need, then
Yeah.
we'll
If you need to
change it
change it,
back.
you
Yeah.
can change it, right? Of course you can. It's all done
Yeah.
here. It's a simple click of a button. Okay, and then you've got allow the quick reserve templates. We like the quick reserve template, so we're going to keep that there. We like the reservation wizard, so we're going to keep it there, but you could get rid of it. And then you've got time fencing. So talk to me about time fencing. So do you have any limits in MRM at the moment where you can only book so far in advance? So what time
Not
fencing
really.
means is you can only book up to 6 months in advance in this case. Or should it be 12 months?
I believe 6 months is enough. I believe 6 months is enough.
Okay.
If we need them, we can plan 6 months in advance. That is enough.
Perfect. Okay. Now I'm just let's admit that.
But question here: do the user notify them?
Oh yeah,
when you're booking.
Can't book any more than 6 months in advance, or when they try to.
Okay, yeah, but that's good because we don't want to use this. Oh, I booked it for forever.
Yeah.
And now, okay, yeah. Or okay, we can change it anyway. It's not. We can change it later on if we like. Okay.
Okay, so the one thing to remember is, yeah, you can change it whenever you want. These settings are global settings, I guess, right? But as we move through, so under options, you have the global settings. So under location defaults, this is global. So this is for the whole company, the whole application, right? Then we're going to move on to, we're going to skip over modules for a second, just because we're talking about it, but we're going to go to resources. Under resources, a location, so let's say Bahrain, select Bahrain, we're going to go edit. You can do the same in here. So you can have different time settings and different time fencing for each individual location. So for example, you can have Bahrain open 24 hours, right? But you can have London, let me just return. You can have London only open edit from 9 to 5.
Okay. This is for okay, but for each room also there's we can do editing.
For each room, you can't do the calendar options, but you can do the time fencing.
Oh, okay.
So you can go down to the room level. So if I go to resource, let's say Bahrain,
Yeah.
I'll go to Bahrain, let's say the first floor conference room. I have time fencing for this room.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. So I can then put the time fencing for a particular room. So at the moment we set it for 6 months. We'll leave it at 6 months. We'll leave it at 24 hours. You go back to the business, make sure that they're all okay. If they're not, then we'll come in and change it. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's an easy change,
Yeah.
as you can see. It's a tick box, right? It's not difficult, but have a look at it now that it's got 24-hour schedule. See if it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, then yeah, sure, we can change it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then we're going to go to modules. I'm going to hover over these ones or quickly skim over them because we don't have a lot of time.
Okay, so once again, can we go back to where we can change the rooms names and everything, the details about the rooms?
Sure. Okay. So
the resources.
Yeah. So I was just
Okay,
going to work my way through the list.
Then do it your way. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Perfect. No, that's fine. That's fine. That is one of the main things that we'll cover off. But for modules, I'll touch lightly on it. Hotel office hoteling module. We're not going to do anything in here because you don't have any floor plans. So we're not going to put any floor plans in. If we were, this is where we would add them in. We'd add the floor plans in.
Okay. No. This is we have a visitor in the part of our plan.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to move on to that one.
Floor plan.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go through it. Yeah. So say that again. You have visitors?
We have a floor plan. We have a floor plan.
For visitors?
Part of the. No. Yeah, for the visitor, for the floor plan. So where's the spare like a visitor's office by inserting the floor plan.
What do you mean? So on the visitor's
I mean,
badge, you have a floor plan.
no, not in the, because we don't want visitor badge.
Okay.
But I mean, for the floor, not for visitor floor plan. The floor plan, when we are inserting the floor plan, we can highlight the like a visitor's location.
A visitor's location. I don't know what you
like
mean.
If we have like offices, we have offices. Okay, floor plan. How it will work? Floor plan.
Okay, so what we do in terms of a floor plan is we add a floor plan into the application. So you can make a booking from a floor plan rather than from the grid view.
Yeah, that's mean okay, booking. Yeah, right, exactly. That mean specify rooms to book for the visitors.
On a kiosk.
Yes.
So will people come to a kiosk and book the floor plan or book via floor plan on a kiosk?
Sorry, let me explain a little bit our environment, how it works. Not I mean visitors. I mean not the visitors coming for to meet someone for a minute and go. I mean the visitors, because we have a
contractors.
We have a few different branches. Like we have London, New York, and Bahrain, and Singapore, and some Middle East countries. The people's coming, for example, for London office, you will be coming visiting Bahrain for a week or 2 weeks. You will be in Bahrain. You will sit on some of the offices. We would like just in the floor plan, when you are putting the floor plan, okay, we'll specify this floor plan is a spare offices. You can book the room and reserve it for the visitors.
No, it won't do that.
Then what purpose of the visitor floor plan?
Okay, so the purpose of so what we're doing with floor plans here is it gives people the ability to book from the floor plan. So
okay,
what
that's
it is,
okay.
is a kiosk. It's a kiosk module. So the module is basically that you have a floor plan. We'll put the floor plan in, and it is displayed on a kiosk. So kiosk is like a touch screen in the reception area or on the lobby and on a floor. You go up to the kiosk, you tap your ID badge, it'll log you in, and then you're able to select a meeting room. Ideally, it's for hoteling, right? So office hoteling. So it's for desks. You go up to it, you select the desk you want to sit at, and then it books it for you. You go and sit at that desk. That's what the floor plan is there for. Is that what you're using? If that's what you're using, then yes, then we're gonna add it in. If you're not, then no, we're not gonna add it in.
No. This I have to speak to Rohit. Then our sales. You know what's happened? We don't ask for this one for floor plan.
Okay.
What it will be? It will add the floor plan at from each of. I can assign the users. He can do a bucket system, not for the kiosk, only from the system. We'll go to the floor plan modules, and it will book the floor plan. Not from because we didn't
from the floor plan. Here, look, I'll give you an example. I'll show you what it looks like.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, here. Show me.
Yeah, so it might give you a more of a visual understanding. So here, here's one that's I've got already, I think. So let's say I loaded the floor plan in. Let's see. Shoot. Okay, so this is a demo environment. It's the same thing, but it's got kiosks in there, right? Select one, edit. It gives me a URL. Go to the URL. I think my username is H. This is what the kiosk could look like. Imagine this as a touch screen or something like this, right? Give me the floor plan, and then I have the ability to book something. So here, imagine this is a desk. I have the ability to book.
Okay, question. Desk. You mean only need to do through the kiosk? We cannot do it manually from the computer book it?
Yeah, so this is on my PC. It will just look like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Exactly like this. Okay. I would like to book some like a room, like a book some of the rooms.
Okay.
Can you?
Of course you can. Of course you can. You'd have to
Yeah.
provide us. Well, you don't have to provide us.
No, we will. Yeah,
Yeah,
we will
we'll show
provide.
you how to. We can show you how to
Okay.
add
Can you
it.
show me here?
I
Can you
can't
show me
show
how
you.
you can?
I can't show
No, no.
you
Here,
this
from here.
today. Oh, from here. What are you asking me to show you? Tell me what you want to see.
Just a book. Just I would like to book some of these offices, for example, here.
Yeah,
One of the
yeah, yeah,
offices.
yeah. So here's the office. In my example, I only have two offices here. This one, which is a green,
Okay.
the two greens are the only offices. You have to map them out. I don't have any of these mapped out. Okay, wait 1 second. Let me show you
Okay.
a better example. 1 second. San Francisco. Let's try. My one isn't very good. I'm just playing around with it. Software.com. Okay, here. Okay, so this is the floor plan,
Okay. Yeah.
and these are the bookable offices or workstations. In this case, they're only desks, right? But whatever I want to book, I click on it. So click. It says, okay, this is the desk number. It's in Salt Lake City. It's on the third floor. Book. Are you sure you want to book from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.? Because I've got my slider
Can you
here.
put?
I cancel for
Okay.
argument's sake. I say, you know what? I want it for less time. Yeah, I want it from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Right? I'm gonna book the same
Can
thing.
we like
Go on. Go on.
Can I book it for 1 week?
No, you can't. Not on the kiosk. You can only book it now. The kiosk is designed to book for now. Same day bookings only. It's designed to only book for today.
And the booking it doesn't do the like for a.
No, same day bookings is a kiosk. The kiosk is designed to provide only same day bookings. That's it. So if as I explained, the idea of this kiosk is it sits inside of the, let's say you come out of the lift. If you come out of the lift on the first floor, there'll be a kiosk sat there. A touch screen stand will be there, and it will display this. This will then allow you to book your desk on that floor for the day. Not for tomorrow, not for next week, for today. That's the idea.
Okay, I need just this is the make me some different from the one which the sales person's our account manager spoke to us, and he told us there's a floor plan is there. We bought one of the modules is floor plan.
Correct.
But without Cassius or anything. Just he said it will be floor plan.
Right.
And when like exactly like this, as you're saying, exactly like this, your example, we'll say, okay, this particular spare offices, by clicking, you can book it, and it will send an email, you book the room.
Correct.
Yeah, but you are saying, no, you have to do only need to have a portable devices next to the room and do it by one. Like something doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
No, I know the people that are doing this way, but we didn't request it for this type of like a conference room to put in the behind the conference room and someone go inside and book it. We requested for a floor plan. I mean, booking visitors when they're arriving to book a floor or for 1 week or just something like that.
Okay, so as I explained that what this does and what it's designed to do is obviously sit outside on a floor, right? That's what it's designed to do. But you can do it as I'm doing it, as I'm showing you now. It's on my PC. It's not on a touchscreen, and I have the ability to book, right? So do you want to book? Yes, I want to book, and it books it for me. At the same time, it's going to send an email notification to say you've booked this for this time, right? But you're asking me, can I book it a week in advance? And the answer to that is no, I can't book a week in advance because it only allows same day bookings, which I'm just trying to look at the options. Okay, maybe you can allow future bookings. Let's try. Give me 1 second.
No, I mean not only future booking when I'm booking a room or any conference room or any offices, I'll book it for 1 week or for 3 days.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, just when I'm going to book, I would like to book it for like a from Monday till Tuesday. I would like to book the room for this particular day, this duration of this.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that, but you need to do that from the grid view, right? So from the view that you're looking at, not from this view.
From which view can you show me?
The view that you're looking at on your side, the grid, the calendar view. That's where you would do that.
Okay, let's continue. That maybe it will come when we're doing the front end.
Yeah. So okay.
Okay,
So
leave.
so just so it eases your mind a little bit, I've made you the presenter. Have a look on your side. I've made you the presenter if you
Okay.
want to show your screen. Yeah. Okay. So if you go back to home, we'll run through this at a later date, really, in terms of bookings. But if you click on the third floor, yeah.
Where?
Or if you just click on the Bahrain first floor conference room.
Okay, Bahrain. No. Okay, this is your booking conference room. I'm not booking conference room. I'm booking offices,
Okay.
which is in the floor plan. It will be not in this conference room. That will be like if we have a floor plan
No,
of the entire building.
I don't know what you're. Okay, so honestly, I don't know what you're asking me. Whatever you see in the floor plan view, you will see in here. There is no two systems. This is the same system. So you can't see it in one place and not see it in another place. So
Okay,
you
okay,
have to see it
okay. Let's continue.
one system, right? It's one system. You can't say that, oh, in this view I'm going to see all the conference rooms, but in this view I'm going to see all the offices. No, you'll see offices in both views. It's just a different view of booking, but you're booking the same spaces. Does that make sense?
No, makes sense, but doesn't make sense when the way of our account
Okay,
manager
okay.
explained to us.
Yeah,
That is
so,
the
so
yeah.
I
Leave
guess,
it. Okay.
yeah, I mean, if
I
I was
want to
you,
waste your time. Yeah, let's go.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd have a conversation with Rohit around, and have him. Oh, sorry, I don't need to. I didn't mean to do that. Let me make myself the presenter. Okay, so let's go through again. So that was the kiosk module, which is what I was talking about. So
Yeah.
the kiosk module, this is where we add it in. Okay, so it's a module. It's there. You can add it in if you're using hoteling spaces. You're not going to use virtual teleconferencing. I'm going to skip over that. Are you using Outlook?
Yes, we are using Outlook.
Will you be using the Outlook add-in?
Yes.
Okay, so then in the Outlook add-in also has the floor plan availability as well. So the floor plan that we put in, you can also see in Outlook. We'll cover that part off over when we do bookings. So you might be right where you're not using the kiosk, but you're using Outlook to make those bookings, because then you can use standard Outlook recurrences to make your booking and just book on the floor plan. The same way you do in Outlook, if you make a recurring booking in Outlook, that's how you would do that, and you can use the floor plan.
No, but okay. The point is here we are that the booking, which I mean the floor plan. It's not whatever listed in the conference room. It will be regular offices we are going to book, which is not in the list.
Yeah. Oh, it's not in the list at the moment.
No, not in the list at the moment.
Okay, but it will be in the list. So they still need to be added. Is that what you're saying? So they're not bookable in MRM at the moment. That's why they're not in resource schedule at the moment.
To be honest, okay. Let's first finish it, then we'll come back to this point later on, because
Okay.
this is not the way of I thought.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. Let's come back to that. Okay, so as part of the modules, I don't see. So did you buy the visitor management module as well? So checking in, checking out visitors.
No, we don't
Which
have
is fine.
visitor chicken.
Which is fine. Okay, so that's pretty much on modules. We're going to go on to resources. This is your key bit of information, right? So the resources is where you see all your rooms, and this is where you change the name of your rooms, right? So here, everything is under this default location, region, and all your 4 locations are here. You click on the
Okay, if you would
location.
like to add another.
Okay, if you like to add something in, you find where you want to add it. So if you want to InvestCorp House 1, it's just click add a resource here. And then you put the name in, test. I'll show you, for example, test. Where it is, what type of room it is, conference room. Let's say if it was an office, let's assume there was an office type in here, max capacity 10. And then you hit submit, and then it'll add it in. There it is.
Okay. Yeah. No. If you want to add a location.
If you want to add a location in, sure.
Yes.
If you want to add a location in, you're going to go here, location information, you're going to go new, and then you're going to put the location title in. So let's say Singapore.
Yeah, Singapore actually we need, yes.
Yeah, you're going to go Singapore, under default region. This is just Google Chrome. Time zone, you're going to go Singapore is...
Singapore, yeah, I can.
Okay. Holidays is... Okay, 1 second, I'll find it. Singapore. Okay. Singapore has dollars. Don't need this. And you're going to go okay. And then I have another location here called Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then add the rooms after you attend.
And then what you would need to do. So if you look at one of the other ones, Bahrain, then you have to add a group. So then you'd go through and say Singapore, select. You go here, groups and resources, new. You add a group.
Oh.
So you say
okay.
floor. I don't know, first floor. First floor.
Yeah.
Go on.
Question here: can we do it without adding groups? Because there's some location they don't have. We have only one rooms, and we don't want to. Can you do it or not?
No. Then you just have one. So you'd go by floor,
yeah,
right? But if you don't have a group, you can't go to resources. You can't say location resources. You can't do location resources. You have to do location group resources.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could call it. You could call it Singapore. You can call it whatever you want.
Yeah. No, I mean, okay.
And then you add a resource, first floor boardroom.
Okay.
I'm just showing you, right? First floor boardroom. There you go. The boardroom, max capacity 10. This is just an example, just so you understand. There you go. It's there.
Okay. Yeah. Can you go back to Bahrain, the resources?
Sure.
Okay. Can you go to one of the rooms and see what is supporting, how we can edit the stuff on the rooms?
Okay.
And to get yeah. Okay. Where can we add the picture of the image?
Yeah. So upload it.
Upload the image, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. What is it supporting? What is not? What services in this room?
Okay. Under facilities.
Yes.
So it shows us what type of resource setups, and then under characteristics, this is where you'd add all your characteristics in. So at the moment it has nothing in there because it hasn't pulled across.
Okay.
So are you talking about like conference phone, spider phone, whiteboard?
Yeah.
All of those things will appear in here.
And what were the facilities? Can you go back to facilities?
This is just room layouts, and then SAP and cleanup times.
Room layout. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. And if I want to what facilities has this room? Like has a TV, has a star phone. We have to add the restores. And which?
Yeah, so it doesn't look like those bits of information have come across. So that's something that you'd have to add in manually.
How we have to do it?
I can walk you through it, but it has to be added in, which is our next tab. So configuration. So is there anything else you need to see on here, or are you happy with adding and amending resources?
Okay, no, leave it. Okay, let's. Anyway, we're going to the configuration to see what we can add it to.
Yeah, so in here, this is where you would add everything in, right? So these are all the fields that you create and you do things on. So you've got resource types over here: boardroom, conference room, meeting room, no type. Here, this is where you'd add a new. If you wanted to add office, you'd add it in here, office. Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense. So let's say I added a new one called office, new office. It's flexible working space. It's fine. And then you'd have an office in here that we could then select. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then you've got here is your equipment. So all the stuff that you're talking about. So is this all your stuff?
Yeah.
Is this all yours? Audio conference, audio details, all of this stuff, yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so it is there. So let's go back and have a look. At group level. So you need to do this at group level. So Invest Corp House, characteristics, select. Let's find them. These ones.
But
These are all the migrated ones that are migrated over from MRM. Okay, these. And then what you do is you add them in. So Bahrain, first floor, facilities, resource characteristics, and then you're going to select. I don't know why they like that.
no, wait, no. What? No, why this much all came in? No, actually, it's wrong. It is a floor. No, there's something wrong here. It shouldn't be like this.
Okay, what should it be like?
It should
So
be like
only want to see these three.
no, this three. Okay, this is asking if already again name of the floor, name of the room. This is mean Investcorp House 1, 4th floor. Again, this is floor name. This is naming only. Look at New York room. It's giving her a New York room only.
Okay, so you don't want all of them coming in.
No, we don't want this all.
Okay, which ones do you want for Bahrain?
Like, okay.
These are all the ones that are migrated over. Audio conference, audio details.
Okay, excuse me. If I go to the existing our MR, can we look at it? Where is this one? Can you tell me where is that information pulling out?
I don't know where it's coming from. I didn't do the migration. If you need to know exactly where it's coming from, then we can have a conversation with Dean and Andy, who did the migration, and they'll be able to tell us exactly what fields they're pulling over in the migration. Because to me, that doesn't look like. The only ones that look like it is that audio conference. Everything else doesn't look like attributes. Name, none of this really looks like any attributes apart from video conferencing, maybe projector.
Yeah, projector, yeah, exactly.
So, but those are, so what we can do is we can add more in, right? So under configuration, under user defined fields, this is where we would add more in. Okay, so you've got audio conference and whatever facilities are available in the
Okay, put audio conference and video conferencing.
Okay, we can do that. Wait 1 second. So under Invest Corp, we can go characteristics, select. Remove, submit. Okay, so now I go to submit. Okay, Bahrain first floor, resource characteristics. I can select yes and yes for argument.
Okay. Okay. This is will be what does mean yes and yes here?
It means
Just
that
selecting
room
when you're
has audio conferencing and no video conferencing, for argument's sake, or no to audio and yes to video. And that will show on your side. So have a look on your side for Bahrain room, first floor conference and second floor conference. If you click on the room itself.
Okay. Which floor did you do? First floor?
First.
Okay, first floor. Okay, if I go to the Booker one. More options,
Yeah,
right?
just click on the name of the room. Hold on, let me make you presenter.
No, okay. Okay, here. Okay, this one for example.
Where did you click? No. If you hit cancel, click on the name of the room. The name of the room at the top. Yeah, so
here.
click on that, yeah. At the top, there's the name of the room. At the top, there's the name of the room.
Yeah, okay. Okay, oh, this support, okay. Okay, I get it, okay. And floor plan, it will be where, sorry, if image, it will be within here?
Correct.
Okay. Only from here we can, when you click here, we won't be able to see the details of the room. No, if you click
on there, you're going to see the meeting room details, correct?
From here we have to click it, right?
Correct.
Okay. Conference, meeting, conference.
In Outlook, you can hover over it and it'll give you the details.
On Outlook you can, right?
Yeah, if you hover over the name of the room, it'll give you all of these details.
Okay, perfect. But okay. Then I need to go and revise all of the changes. Okay. And maybe.
Yeah. You need to find out what each room has, and then let us know, because it doesn't look like we need all of those fields that I've imported in. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Okay, but ultimately that's where you add them in, right? So you're going to go into configuration. There are user-defined fields. So you're going to go new, and then you're going to type in the name of it. Right? You're going to type in the name of it, hit save.
This is all, whatever the views happening is for when I'm asking about information about the resources, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you've got resource types here, you've got UDF, so user defined fields, so you've got types, you've got the fields themselves. These are email templates. So these are all the templates that we have for emails. These don't usually get changed, we'll just have them go out. We don't touch on this. You have the resource setup, so under facilities, what you saw is you all got the classroom, the hollow table, the rectangle table, the round table, so forth. You've got custom tabs. If you need any custom tabs, I don't think you will. You've got a lobby display in here as well. We don't need to worry about these two fields, which are SSO. So this is already enabled. SSO and LDAP is already enabled on your side. Over here, we're pretty much going to ignore most of it, apart from you've got reporting here. But reports are standard reports in the application. If you needed to put new reports in, this is where they'd get added in. But ultimately, because we run the back end, we'll add them in ourselves for you. Everything else from this point on is pretty much I can skim over. So history is about purging data. So I don't know if you see in MRM under configuration options, there's a purging data. This is the same thing. It allows us to delete old data or get rid of any old data. Keeps the system clean if we need to. So this is where you would do it. Under history, you'd purge all data. I'm going to come back to users in 1 second. Holidays, these are all the holidays. And you can make them unavailable. So if you said we're not working on Christmas Day, you can make it unavailable. So block reservations for this holiday. So that means nobody can make a booking on Christmas Day, and it'll say unavailable. Yeah.
Okay. Is it only for US is there or for different
No,
regions there also?
you got other countries. I tend to look at the United Kingdom, but where are you? I don't know if it have Bahrain in here. Yeah, it does. Bahrain. It doesn't have any holidays in Bahrain. But you can
Okay, it
add them in,
means
right? You can come in and add them in. The date it is, what's the description of it? You can come in and add them in. What
okay.
about Singapore? Let's see Singapore. I mean, I only really look at UK and US. Let's look at Singapore. No, nothing for most of these countries. But as I say, you can add them in. It probably won't have a lot for
Okay.
any countries. Mexico. Yeah.
Okay, question. If it's in, even if it shows here holidays, doesn't the booking shows different
No,
coloring or what
no,
it
it
will
just
do?
means that you have
Does
the
it?
ability to make that day unavailable, so people can't book on it.
Ah,
So
okay.
they can just make it unavailable
So I
and
mean,
take
in
it
the
out.
one in the planner doesn't view this is today's Christmas Day or
No, it's not
doesn't.
going to say that. No.
Okay.
Have a look. You can have a look. It might tell you it's Christmas Day, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. It still allow you to make a booking on it.
Okay.
Calendars. There's nothing here apart from just calendars. You can export calendars. I don't really do anything in here. Strings allows you to change the vocabulary. So if you didn't like where it says on that view it says it's got the logo and it says resource scheduler next to it. You can change the name of resource
Mm,
scheduler in here. So this is just language,
okay.
changing the language. So you might not like the word resource and you might want to call it room. We can change resource to room and it's done here and it will just reflect in the application. And under data, this is where you import and export data. I don't believe the guys are importing and exporting data through this bit. I think they're doing backend SQL data jobs, but you can import it in
Mm,
this way if you need to. Um,
okay.
flip over to users.
Well,
Because the users is so here you can see a list of all your users and security groups. So you've got two security groups. You've got everyone, and then you've got administrators. So administrators is currently yourself, and then there's some test accounts in here because they're obviously importing data. So they've imported data in as administrators.
okay.
Okay, so that's
If
our
I want to add a users here, how I can add it
you
here
shouldn't
the
need to
user?
add users here because you've got single sign-on enabled. So users will always be able to, they just should be able to go to the URL, and because it's single sign-on, they should be able to log in and it will auto add themselves into here.
Really? Okay. Oh,
So
okay.
you shouldn't
Once
need
they
to
log
add
in, it
those. Got all
automatically add it.
the users in here already.
Pardon?
It's got all the users in here already. The fact that it's using single sign-on, I'm assuming, and I can confirm this, but I'm assuming that it will automatically add the user into the system.
No, this is, I believe, because of the database. They took it from database, is existing database.
No, it should be using SSO.
Okay.
So it should be. It shouldn't.
Okay.
It should come over from your Active Directory.
Okay. Another question here: where there will be option for delegates and stuff? If I want to delegate some video conference, book a rooms, I would like to be someone delegates. So while I'm away, someone else can edit the room or.
Yes, you can do that in here. Delegate permissions. That's a very good question. Let's see.
Now from here we have to do it.
No. I don't actually proxies. So yeah. So each user manage proxies for. So if you're delegating in here. So okay. So
Okay.
so example is that you're on holiday, right? So Mansour, okay. Find you.
Yeah.
You're here. Okay, I'm going to go delegates, I'm going to go proxies, and I'm going to say show me all users. And I don't know, who's your colleague?
Put Dale.
Huh?
Dale.
Dale.
DALE. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. So Dale. Okay. So Dale is able to manage bookings on your behalf for you.
A question here, from the front end, anything is there
No.
to use because
No.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Because old RM has these options from the user, they can do it. No need to come back to technology.
No, but yeah, so we're talking about two different systems, right? We're talking about MRM and Resource Scheduler. They're not the same system. MRM doesn't have a back end, right? MRM is all in that one UI. It just has an admin box in there, so everything is done from that one tool. In Resource Scheduler, you have two different URLs. So everything for administration of Resource Scheduler is done through the back end, and everything for the front end is done through the front end. So yeah.
Okay.
But I can ask that question for you. I can ask that question for you, so because I'm not 100% clear on proxies anyway myself. So I can ask that question and find out if there is a way that you can do it from the front end. There might be. You might be right. There might be. I do remember seeing something, but I'm not 100% sure. So leave that one with me.
Okay.
What else? As far as this session goes, I'm pretty sure we've covered more than what we had to cover on this session.
Okay. I have another question.
Confirming all the reservations and the resources were in, and just going through global settings. This is global settings, this page. But we've covered the whole backend. But go on.
Well, another question I asked our project manager about when they're asking for the food, or we need butlers, but catering. Where to be catering? Where's the catering options?
Are you using catering in MRM at the moment?
Yes, we are using catering, but not we are heavy. We are not using like a heavy, but we are using catering. When you are booking a room, one of the options will ask for need a catering, and then they need a just drop down. We won't give it full details. Yeah, we need some, and we need something like similar, not a very high, because we are, as I told you again, we are corporate, and we don't need to go in details of I need 2 glasses of water, 1 glass of coffee, something. We need to I need a coffee and tea, in the lunch, dinner, and we need to send email to the group. Like as soon as I book.
Yep.
Or I book, for example.
It does that. It's in a completely different screen to this. It's in Service Admin. I'll show you. And yeah, it does do that. It does exactly what you say. It'll send an email out once the service has been ordered. So the URL is RS Service.
Okay, that's all.
Admin.
That's a different day. Different day we are going to take it session.
Yeah, we will do. Yeah, so we'll cover off the services setup. So you have to set up the service. The name of the service, the time zone, the currency, where is it available to submit, and then you're going to go through and you're going to configure it all. So you're going to add all the items in, all of that stuff.
Can we do per location?
Of course you can. It has to be per location, yeah. Because you might have
exactly.
You might have New York sandwiches only available in New York and not in Bahrain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It'll be done per location.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you're using catering, yes, so we'll have another session on that.
We'll have another.
So just to be clear, this session was just to cover our global settings. We just wanted to make sure that the reservations were in, everything was correct. You could log in, but that was the main idea of today's session. We've got a whole lot more sessions, as we get into this project. I believe we'll probably have another admin session. We'll probably have another couple of user sessions. As you said, the front end to talk you through how to make a booking. At the same time, we're going to have a catering. You have to set up the catering.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When we are doing that, I'll try to involve our colleague from other offices, also London and New York, just to be. We need to involve them also.
Of course, makes sense. Okay.
Well,
let's call it a day there, because that was a lot of information for you to take in. I'll send you the recording. I'll send you the recording. It'll probably be a long recording, so I'll have to put it